All right, I think it's time to get going. What do you say, boys?
Let's do it.
All right, start the show, Alan.
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making Popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
Woo! What up, bumpkins? Welcome to episode 139 of Country-ish. We have a bad, sketchy, hot, bright, ginger-loving show for you today. Jason Aldean's face gets blasted on the side of a Dollar General store. Yeah, and as usual, I'm giving more money away. I got more residual checks for y'all. Call in for a chance to win one. In Best Trends, it's National Auntie Anne's Day. Sounds twisted. Also, in Who's Zooming Who, comedian Juston McKinney zooms in to talk to us about his new comedy special. And in small town news, there's a chain of movie theaters giving out free tickets to gingers. Yeah, it's about damn time we get some red-headed reparations around here. Stick around, y'all. It's going to be a good show. We're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. I got 4 people up in here checking comments and whatnot. Over here to my left, we got Elliot the intern with his ginger beard mask on. He might be checking Facebook and or YouTube. And next to him is his intern, Sergeant Mark Have a Ball. Welcome, boys. Thanks for coming. And over here at this other table, I've got intern Isaiah, our resident hayseed Gen Z, and next to him, a legend from Hickory. I would say he is our Matthew McConaughey right here in Hickory. Some people call him the Southeastern Man of Mystery. I call him Sebastian. How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right, brother.
Yeah, you see it? Well, listen, we got a lot to do today. Let me ask you at home a question. Any gingers out there? Are you a ginger? Leave it in the comments section. Also, how do you feel about it? I want to know about it. Last week, I asked everybody, have you ever been noodling? And some of you got back to me on that. Some of you. So what I do is I will read your comments from last week. See, I asked you a question. Are you a ginger? You leave it here. Maybe I get to it. Maybe I don't this week. Next week, I probably will. But now I read comments from last week. It's a whole thing. Last week, have you ever been noodling? Shane Flint, he said, I have been noodling. He goes, I have a noodling photo I can share. What's the best way to send it to you guys for the After Dark? I meant to send you that photo of the Alan Jackson. Shane.
Yeah, that would have been a good time to show the
just
photo.
Now, dude, we did all this prep, and now this is one thing. So look, it's maybe I'll put it up on my Facebook page. It's an amazing picture. This catfish, I don't know, it's like 100-something pounds. It's insane. So thank you, Shane Flint. Karen Kennedy, she said, my husband killed a friend's pet fish and replaced them before his friend come back from holidays. I'm going to read them like you wrote them, people. And it makes me sound stupid, which is why I have to stop and let you at home know I'm only reading the words they typed. I'm going to start over. My husband killed a friend's pet fish and replaced them before his friend come back from holidays. His friend's kids noticed the new fish and questioned where the old fish were. Are you from this country, Karen? I'm curious. No one proofreads anything. Oh, this sounds like a John Heffron text, if I'm being honest. Hilarious, Karen. Sorry to make fun of your grammar, but This is what I do. Ravencroft. I killed lots of pets in games. Does that count? LOL. What do you think she means there?
I have no clue.
Video games?
Unless she's
Grand
talking
Theft
about like
Auto or
Grand
something?
Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption.
I don't
all
think
that
it counts,
stuff.
Raven, but I appreciate your comment. I really do. And you too, Karen. I'm sorry. Scott Reese. He was playing Professor. Oh, this is going to be hard to say. He was playing Professor Shart years before she played Professor Sprout. Remember what that's about?
Harry Potter, I believe.
No, but what happened?
Oh yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Farted. Say it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger farted in that girl's face.
Is it just me? Do you ever get a little nervous when you pronounce Arnold's last name? Do you
Yeah,
kinda,
because I
look
think I
around
might
like,
say something else.
Yeah, Arnold Schwartz in words. Yeah, I always feel you got to tiptoe lightly on that one. But thank you, Scott Reese. Darren Green. He said, Honda in the Cannonball Run, I see. Yeah, I don't remember, Darren. I have to watch it. But there's probably a Honda in the Cannonball Run, unless you're talking about my Honda. It's the best car I've ever owned. Thank you, Hendrick Honda of Hickory. Michael Evan Sullivan. He said, the only reason I go by 3 names on here is because there is another Michael Sullivan around, and let's just say he's not good with children. Oh, my God. Wow. Sorry. I should proofread these myself. Wow. I'm sorry, Michael Sullivans. Either way around, and the children. Yikes. All right, let's move on. We're not just a live show, all right? We're also a regular podcast for your ear holes. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Podbean. Anywhere you get your podcasts, we're there. And if you want to help us out, you can do that. Join our Patreon support page. For just $5 and up, you will get access to Country-ish After Dark. The next one, not sure. We haven't planned it yet. So let's talk about it at some point during the show. Maybe you'll leave it in the comment section. When's good for you? And what we do there is we basically zoom you in to the room, and we talk to you live one-on-one. We can see you, and you can talk to us. We play games. We get loose. We cut up. It's a good time. So go to countryish.com, click on support, and sign up if you want to help us out. But let's just say you got no money at all, and I get it. Times is tough. Inflation, all that jazz. You can still help us out and spend $0. All you got to do is go to Apple Podcast and write us a nice review and give us 5 stars. And I'll have my sweet Southern intern Isaiah Hayseed Gen Z read it on the show and give you a shout out and old toot of the air horn. Do we have a new one?
Yes, sir. We have a brand new 5-star review by D Burke 0830. They said probably the best podcast out there. Listening to JRE for years. I guess that's Joe Rogan Experience.
Joe Rogan Experience, yeah.
Until John Reap started his. When someone takes the time to acknowledge their fans and interacts with them the way John does in today's world, respect. Don't see that a lot. So everyone, my pony-loving, closest vacationer,
Closet.
Closet. Sorry.
My pony-loving, closet vacationer brother, Cody. Those are the words he wrote.
I have no clue what he means by that.
This is some sort of inside joke, but I'm okay with it.
And then he goes, please listen to Country-ish. Lastly, UFOs are real.
There you go.
Yes.
Thank you, D. Burko,
Yes, D. Burke.
830.
They are real.
He keeps getting longer.
I know. And you guys are real close. He points it right at you, too, Ball.
We'll talk after.
What'd you say? All right, folks. This is where, at the beginning of the show, I always say, hit the share button, bye. That's to remind you. Now, there was a time I did a share stare. I put the share wig on, and I would sing a song and call it the share stare when I look at you to remind you to hit the share button. But we've decided to make it a sort of a challenge. So there's also a thing you can do on Facebook where you can send stars, and stars is cash. So what we'll do, if we get to 5,000 stars, I'll let you choose anybody in this room, and we'll wear the wig. That person will wear the wig and do the share stare. So whoever drops the most stars gets to choose if we get to 5,000. And have we ever gotten to 5,000? One time.
Yeah.
One time. So maybe tonight's the night. All right, let's plug some tour dates. This coming Saturday, All Points Bulletin for everyone in Hickory, North Carolina. Attention, Hickory. We're going to be at the Hum. When I say we, I mean us, country-ish. This is not a John Reap stand-up show. This is better. This is country-ish movie night. And we're going to watch Cannonball Run. Yeah, remember that movie? 1981, before political correctness. So you know there's going to be some things in there that's going to be a little... but we're going to watch it. I'm going to have the remote control, and I'm going to have the microphone, and we're going to make fun of it and laugh at it and with it, and we'll have beer and barbecue and all kinds of good stuff. That's this Saturday, July 30th at the Hum. Tickets at countryish.com or johnreap.com. You can find them there. August the 5th, Sharpsburg, Kentucky. I'll be at the Barnyard with Larry the Cable Guy. Not familiar, young up-and-coming guy.
I've never heard of him.
I've heard things, but I've not met him. But I'm
I've heard
rooting
he's
for the
not
kid.
that good.
I'm rooting for him. August 19th, Bristol, Tennessee at the Paramount. It's John Reap and Reno Collier. Now, I know this guy. Very funny, that John Reap fella. August the 20th, Alpharetta, Georgia. That's right next to Atlanta at the Green at the Crabtree Market. That's the 20th of August. August 26, 27, Fort Worth, Texas at Hyenas. And this will make sense in a little bit. Gingers get in free. That's a real thing. I've already talked to the owner of Hyenas Comedy Club, and we're gonna make that deal. Gingers are gonna get in free one night, one show. Stay tuned for that. All righty, let's move on, guys. Good to see everybody up in here today. How was your weekends? I'll start with Mr. Sebastian over here. Anything exciting happened in your world?
Had a great weekend, brother. Had a great weekend.
What happened?
Went to old Stomping Grounds. Remember the old Coyote Joe's?
Yeah, where is that exactly? It's in
down
Charlotte.
Yeah, did a little drinking,
Did you dance?
dancing a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
What is that? Where in Charlotte is that? Is that in the area where Dell Jr.'s place was? Or
No, it's down. It's like you have to find it.
Okay.
Uber found it.
Oh, that's all you need.
That's all you need.
Isn't that great? You just put the address in and
They have hot dogs afterwards. You know, you stumble out, grab a hot dog.
yeah. Wait, is that where Bar Charlotte used to be?
Nope, that's downtown.
That's another. Okay, dang it.
I
I'll never
missed
find
that.
it, apparently.
Yep.
Well, good to have you here today. I was in Austin, Texas, and it was hot. Had a good time, though. First time being in this venue. It was the Vulcan Gas Company Theater, which apparently is a big deal in Austin now. A lot of comedians are performing there. People like Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe, all these guys are performing there. So I did 2 shows Saturday night, and it was great. I got some pictures I can show you guys. Alan, is that one up right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the guys that opened for me. Very funny dudes. One's from Portland, I believe, and the other one's from Tennessee. And we had a good time. And we were basically recreating another picture that's in that green room of the same pose. And it was Ron White, Joe Rogan, and Tony Hinchcliffe. So we're trying to recreate that. So we took that same photo. I'm going to put that in a frame and mail it to them and tell them to put it right underneath that picture. And we'll start like a thing. So those are the guys I worked with. Shout out to those fellas. Here we are at the Vulcan Gas Company on stage Saturday night. It was a lot of fun. That's what it looks like. There's me. I don't know what that's a little teapot, short and stout. That's my handle. That's my spout. Oh, this dude I met who works there, another comedian, I said, you look just like my son, Tucker.
No, he does.
And so I had to take a picture of him, and I sent that to Tucker. He goes, holy crap, he does look like me. And not only that, this dude used to be a welder, and Tucker's a welder.
How old
I
is
was
he?
like, what world are we living in here? This guy's like 27.
Well,
Yeah, not that far.
I mean,
and he started calling me daddy after that.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you pump the brakes, buddy. Pump the brakes. Nah, he's a good guy. All right, and then there we are again on stage at the Vulcan Gas. It's a really cool theater. It's right on 6th Street. And if you know anything about Austin, that street is insane. Like, they just open it up to the public, and anybody can walk around and drink beers, and it's nuts. But thank you for coming out. If you were in Austin, Texas, Welcome to Country-ish. You're now a bumpkin. Now, not only that, I would like to invite you to something else. Get on the cruise ship, baby. If you took that coaster home with you and you flipped it around, you notice that I'm doing a cruise next year, 2023, November 5 through 11. That's 7 days, baby. It's the Sea Amigos cruise for now. Might change that later. But so far, it's me, Reno Collier, and John Heffron that are performing stand-up comedy. We're doing that, karaoke, and all the meeting and greeting you can shake a stick at. It's Royal Caribbean's brand new ship, Wonder of the Seas. We leave from Port Canaveral, and we stop in Coco Cay, Cozumel, Mexico, Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico. Go to johnreap.com, click on cruise, and sign up. Book a cabin right now. It's going to be fun. All righty, let's move on to the next segment. Yeah. All right. You guys ready for the next segment? Okay.
Yep.
So what I do here is I go to your Twitter, you see, click on hashtag, and I find out what's people talking about, you know? And then I weigh in on that subject matter. It's how you know we're current. You know, live, we're in the moment. It's how you know we're in the know. It's a segment that I like to call, Ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right. And this one has a sponsor. Hendrick Honda Hickory. Are you in the market for a new vehicle? How about a used vehicle? Huh? Do you want to just go get some air conditioning and hang out with a guy named Batman and eat some hot dogs? Yeah. Go down to Hendrick Honda Hickory, and they will hook you up. Tell them I said, hey. Look at all them H's up in there. Well, here we go. Here's the first one. Hashtag, it's National Auntie Anne's Day, everybody. Whoop-a-doo-doo. What do we feel about Auntie Anne's? I've always said it wrong, by the way.
Auntie.
Yeah. How do you pronounce it? You've seen these stores.
Yeah.
And when you read it, do you pronounce it correctly in your head? What are you saying?
Well, this is a cultural thing.
Yeah.
If you're white, I'll just cut right to the chase.
I appreciate
If you're
that.
white, you're going to say auntie.
Auntie Anne's.
Yes.
Yeah.
From where I live, where I grew up, you're going to say
Correct.
auntie.
Auntie. Okay. Thank you. Now, you have your hand raised. I appreciate that.
If you go to the Wizard of Oz, Auntie M, she always called her. She didn't call her Auntie M.
Auntie.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But it's not M's, it's Anne's. Just FYI.
Aunts isn't the word that's in question, though. Auntie or Auntie is.
Yeah. So wait. So we got Auntie.
That's a white movie.
We got Auntie. Did you see The Wiz, though?
What did they say there?
I don't know.
They said auntie M.
Auntie M. Okay.
Yes.
So there we go. See, proving
Prove me
his
wrong.
point.
Prove
Sebastian's correct. Isaiah, go.
I say auntie.
And ball.
I was raised to say auntie too, but like when I was in Hawaii, you'd hear him say auntie all the time.
Would you guys like for me to confess something to you? I've been pronouncing it wrong for a very long time, and I don't even think about it. Like, I would just see it and just say it. I don't know why in my head I've saying it wrong for all these years. I've been saying Aunt Annie's. Like, I've been putting the auntie, the E part on the Annie. Like, I've been
Like
saying
orphan
Annie.
Annie.
Yeah, like little orphan Annie. I go, like, oh, what's Aunt Annie's? Anyway, it's pretzels.
Yep.
Not a big fan of pretzels to begin with. What say you?
I don't like them.
Yeah.
Twisted.
Yeah, I don't
It's
like
too twisted for me.
Yeah, and it's just it's a piece of crusty bread. Now, if it's a soft one right out the oven and you got the nice mustard and that, maybe. But these little tiny pretzels, I got no use for them. Elliot, go ahead.
Well, I love pretzels, that's all.
Okay, you look very passionate about that.
No, this damn lamp's in the way. I can't see it.
You can move that.
Wait,
lamp.
where's the sign, by the way, that we had hanging up for the lamp?
Somebody
We had
got
a
nervous.
sign.
If it's not there, it's no use in
Right.
bringing it up, buddy. No one gets it. All right, let's move on. Hashtag Jason Aldean reacts to his new mural in his hometown. Now, have you guys heard about this?
No, I haven't.
Okay. There's a new mural honoring Jason Aldean that just popped up in Macon, Georgia. That's his hometown, and people are talking about it. It's called Macon Greatest. Not Macon's Greatest. It's just called Macon Greatest. The mural features a hand-painted portrait portrait of Jason Aldean alongside other hometown heroes such as Otis Redding, and it's located on the side of a Dollar General store. And well, let's take a look at it. Let's get y'all's reaction here. Let's take a look at this picture of Jason Aldean. Like somebody put on this in his hometown.
Well, it's Dollar
We
General.
love you, Jason.
It's Dollar
Like a
General.
Beavis and Butthead.
That does look like Beavis and Butthead.
Oh my God, that's exactly what it looks like.
It looks like something that I would draw up. Like it's not that great.
It looks like a combination of Beavis and Butthead as one person with the cowboy hat on. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Quick, name a Jason Aldean song.
I can't name any.
I don't think that's one. Okay.
I know that
Get to
one
Googling.
chilling on
Get
a
to
dirt
Googling.
road, sitting back,
Yeah.
sitting like
Oh,
George
so that's one?
Jones. But I don't know the name of it. I
What-
just
what-
know how it goes. Chilling on a dirt road.
Okay. Here we go. Ready? Chilling on the dirt road. Yeah. Okay. That's what it looks like to me, right? All that for that. But there we are. Do you think the artist who did this is mocking him, or is he that bad? And why would you allow this if it's an actual homage mural, to Jason Aldean, and it turns out that way? Why would you allow that to stay up there?
I think this is the manager from the Dollar General, and he got drank a little bit and decided to just draw it himself.
He went out there and did it himself. Yeah. That's what it looks like. The nose.
That's a good nose. That's a good nose.
It looks
It looks like somebody broke his nose.
Yeah.
It's crooked.
I was going to say a Michael Jackson nose. It looks like a Michael Jackson nose with a Beavis mouth and butthead eyes. I mean, even his eyes are too close together. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm seeing a little bit of Down syndrome up in here. That's what it looks like to me, and I'm sure he's not happy about it. Well, Jason Aldean has seen it, and when asked to commission the painting, he said, "No idea." He don't know. He said, "I started seeing pictures of it popping up on Facebook. I think my dad sent it to me, and he's like, 'This is cool. They just kind of did you dirty,' and they laughed about it." But Aldean was careful not to completely bash the mural, saying, "I don't want to offend the artist because, I do appreciate the gesture," but he said, "But my gosh, man." That's a nice way of saying, like, what? That's horrible.
It's a nice way of saying that sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Aldean's hometown previously honored him when he released his double album named after the heart of Georgia. Now listen, the last time we talked about Aldean, do you remember what it was?
We went to Aldean's place.
Okay, full disclosure, love Jason Aldean.
Yes.
Restaurant.
Wonderful.
And thanks for hooking us up for my birthday. One of the best meals I've had. You got to go to Jason Aldean's restaurant in Nashville. Okay, now that being said, do you remember what it was?
Oh, yeah. It was when I did the CMT review, and I was reviewing him and Bryan Adams' duet of Heaven.
Yeah.
And I said I liked it, but his part sucked. Bryan Adams carried the whole thing.
Yeah. It was. Have you heard it?
No.
Oh my gosh!
It's
I wish
trash.
we should have pulled it back up. But Bryan Adams, that's his song. And you're hearing it, and you hear a little bit of Bryan Adams, and then Jason Aldean's part. Maybe his earpiece was not working or something. But it goes to him, and it's like, thinking about it. It was tone deaf.
Oh, yeah, it
was
sucked.
like, ugh, it was cringeworthy. But his hometown celebrated the release of the 30-year project Macon, Georgia, with special merchandise. Oh, here we go.
It is terrible.
It's just that first note. It's the first note. All right, here we go. I don't know if this is. Let's see how far away. It's when he does a solo part without. Here it is. It's just that first. Well, now that I hear it for the second time, it's not as bad to me. But I don't know if they did anything to change it. But do you remember how it was that first time?
Oh, yeah, I remember. It sucked dirty bong water.
But just know this. Greatest steak I've ever had. Thank you, Jason Aldean. All right, let's move on. We got a lot of show to do. Let me ask you guys a question. Did you know car repossessions are on the rise?
Yes.
Did you know you also have every right to stop a repo guy from taking your car? Consumers have broad rights to stop a car repossession from happening, and that is where the law firm at Sue the Collector can help you. If your car is about to be repossessed or your car was repossessed and you verbally told them to stop and leave your car alone, or physically hurt or injured by the repo agent, or they took the wrong car altogether, you got a case. Okay? The attorneys at Sue the Collector specialize in wrongful car repossession and can help with you and your loved one. So if you or a loved one were injured, lost valuables, or wrongfully had your car repossessed, call them right now at 1-877-BAD-REPO. That's 1-877-BAD-REPO. That's 1-877-BAD-REPO. Alrighty. Now, you guys may or may not know I do another podcast from time to time with my friend John Ron.
I think that's how you say it. Hefferon? Or is it Hefferon?
Well, there's two F's in there, so I think the first part is Hef, and the second one's Fron. So you say John Heffron. Make sure you get both F's in there. Anyway, we do a podcast together called Heffron and Reap. And, well, here's a little clip of that. He has a BB gun. It looks like a Glock. And the thing went off in his dang hand. Accidentally. It reminds me of my dad. Check this out. This happened. Hey, Lisa Kennedy says that your gun, do you have your gun? She says it's an airsoft gun. Is it an airsoft? Is she right?
It is. It's a BB gun.
Okay.
I can't even clear it to show proper things because it's not a real gun. Normally I would clear this to show that there's nothing in it, and I would look, that's how it's safety, but it's not a real gun. So it's a BB gun.
But it looks real. Wait a second. Do you still have the hiccups?
Oh my gosh. Maybe. Oh,
no,
yeah.
Shit.
Shit. I just did the worst gun management thing I could have done.
You're like, I want to clear it. This is normally what I would do. Clear it out. Gun safety first. Oh, that was good. Did you do any damage?
I can't see it right now, but I heard a ricochet, and maybe I finally got rid of the thing that was running around in my walls. I can't believe I did that. Dude. That's like the most insane, horribly thing.
Dude, I have a whole bit about this. My dad did the same thing, but it was a real gun, and he shot his bed. So you're lucky it was a BB gun, number one, and number two, that no one was standing over.
My wife's right. She's on the other side doing some type of homework or something like that.
Wow.
Woo! Well, right. There we go.
That's good stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You guys got to learn gun safety. He's all braggadocious about it too. Anyway, we got a lot of show to do. I got residual checks. Don't forget, someone's going to win one of these checks tonight. And a crazy small town news story about gingers getting free tickets in movie theaters, which I am all for. But real quick, you just let me know when he's in the room and I'll bring him on. Okay. My buddy Juston McKinney, right? He's been on the show before. Very funny guy. He's from the northeast corner. He was one of the blue-collar guys that was supposed to take over for Ron White and all these guys. It was him and Reno Collier and a couple other guys that were going to do it. And hands down, one of the funniest guys ever. We have a lot in common. He's like the...
Hey, John.
Yes.
I'm just going to let you know he is here. He's
Oh,
here.
good.
Yeah, he's in the room waiting. So just
right.
whenever you want to kick over and talk to him.
Got it. And I'm going to move over to this camera when I
Okay.
do it. Is that
Sure.
okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right, cool. Good. I don't want to keep this guy waiting any longer. Who's zooming who? I'll tell you who's zooming. Juston McKinney.
Take another look and tell me, babe.
And here he is right now, the always talented, very funny Mr. Juston McKinney. How are you?
I'm doing good, John. Great to see you again, my buddy.
Good to see you, buddy. I'm excited. And let me just start off by wishing you a happy National Auntie Anne's Day. Huh?
Is that
That's
is
today.
that a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Auntie, wait, is that the pretzel people?
Yeah. You didn't know this?
But well, I didn't think that's a company. Like I didn't think company. They don't have like National Dunkin' Donuts Day.
You know what? I don't know about that.
Like is this like a promotion thing? Auntie Anne's.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Are there any other company? That's like a brand name, right?
Yeah, apparently you could probably go to some national calendar website and buy a day, and then if it gets trending, it just gets trending. It was trending on Twitter, so I brought it up. I don't
All right.
even like pretzels, if I'm being honest with you. Do you like pretzels?
Well, it's funny. It's funny because I think I've only been a couple there at the mall, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the best thing they have that I've enjoyed is the hot dog inside of the pretzel. And you can buy those and just dip it in ketchup or mustard and eat it that way. That's better than just a regular old pretzel.
It sounds like it, but you heard the study that they did on hot dogs, right?
No.
That one hot dog takes 36 minutes off your life.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So my wife heard that. She got me a $500 gift card at this hot dog stand we got down near me. Called
Well, I feel
Gillies.
bad for that Kobayashi guy, right? That hot dog eating guy?
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, wait, no, it's Joey Chestnut. That's the new guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, so much to talk about with you. Thanks for doing this. You're one of my favorite comedians ever.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you as well. I'm bummed out I don't get to see you as often. I think the last time we were live was when we were both out in California together.
Yeah.
And then I think when I was on this show, was it pre-COVID or during COVID?
Oh, that's a good question. I think we were like in the midst of, because we were both sort of just used to doing the Zoom and staying indoors and talking this way, which,
Yeah.
you know,
I think
that's
it was.
the one good thing to come out of this is being able to talk to guys like that without having to travel so much. So I do appreciate that. But I know you've got a lot going on right now, and I'm very excited. You have a new special coming out, yes?
I do. I'm going to premiere my my new special on September 1st on YouTube.
That is my brother's birthday. He's going to be very excited. What is the name of your special?
It's called On the Bright Side.
Oh.
And I've had a Comedy Central hour. I've had a half hour Comedy Central. I had I did 2 on Prime, or on Amazon Prime. Wow. And when I was thinking about what to do for this one, I'm not even June. The inflation numbers came out for June. They do a 10%. They're like families are paying $3,000 to $4,000 more a year. And I said to my wife, I think I'm just going to give my special away. Because I could have sold it on my site. Some people do that. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know. Something in me just felt, you know what? I've sold the others. People come out to my shows. I'm blessed that they come out, these theater shows I do, and they show up. So I'm just going to give it away on YouTube, thinking that was a good idea. I've been pretty dormant on YouTube. So, look, I'm not an idiot. It will help my YouTube base, right? And, maybe it'll pay off in the future. But I'm not even lying. 15 minutes before you called me, my dad, because I just posted on my Facebook page yesterday, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And he calls me up, and I go, Dad, I'm getting ready to do something. I'm getting ready, going on John Reap show. And he goes, oh, okay. What I called for is, what's YouTube? I swear to you. No. My dad's 80 years old. He doesn't know what YouTube is. So, that's par for the course, I guess. But I'm excited.
That's just one demographic that you won't be getting. But that might be the same thing if it was an app that they had to watch, like Amazon or Netflix. Yeah. That age group, that's a wash on that one. What was the inspiration for the title? You say On the Bright Side?
Yeah, it actually my dad has this positive attitude. You know, my dad, who we've talked about on your show before, he was the homeless alcoholic. He's been sober now for 15 years, super proud of him. But
one of the best laughs ever was when you said, speaking to his positive attitude, he said he lived in a. You said he lived in a parking garage, and he says, "Yeah, but I'm the only guy with an 800."
Yeah,
I screwed it up, but
I live in a place. That line is in the new special. Okay. I put that in the new special just to sum up on the bright side. I got a place with a 400-car garage, right? On the bright side, right?
Yeah.
So that's where it kind of came from. And my dad and my aunt also in the special. My dad, when my mom passed away and my aunt moved in with us to, brought in her cousins and rather two of my cousins, and there were 9 of us living in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. I said, he ended up in a relationship with my aunt. And I said, you and, Aunt Glennis are together. He's like, on the bright side, if I'm going to end up with one of your aunts, better your mom's sister than my sister. Right. So that on the bright side kind of came up. And then it was me trying to, look at things on the bright side. So I do some stuff about, trying to be positive. I mean, it's nuts what's going on right now in the world. So just trying to look at things and be positive.
I love that. So what else has been going on? Are you enjoying your summer so far? How hot is it up there where you are?
Well, it's funny you say it. Last week was like upper 90s, which is hot for here in July. So it just broke a little bit. It's like the mid 80s now. It's super comfortable. Got a pool. We put in a pandemic pool.
Oh, you put one in just recently?
Yeah, we put it in. Yeah, this is our second year with it. Yeah, but it's a half in ground and half out of ground pool. Have you ever seen those?
No.
It basically took an above ground pool and I put it in the ground a little bit.
I love it. Now, is there a deck involved?
Oh yeah, we got the deck goes around part of it, but part of it's up from the ground. And and people will say to me, hey, you could afford an in-ground pool, but for the money I saved with this above ground kind of deal, half in, half out, we got like a free pool guy for the life of the pool. Like I don't vacuum it, I don't check the levels, and I don't have to worry about my wife hooking up with them, because if you've ever watched those adult videos, the above ground pool guy never hooks up, right?
Yeah, the above ground pool way hotter than the. You're right. The in ground pool guy is hotter than the above ground. So
yeah,
I think this
I would
is
think
genius.
you're standing next to the pool with the vacuum. I mean, come on.
I think it's genius. I don't know why more people don't do that. I mean, if you really think about it, the above ground pool, it's set up to hold water appropriately like it's designed. Why wouldn't it work if you just simply took a shovel and dug a hole and stuck it in there yourself? Did you dig the hole yourself?
No, I had someone come and do it. And the pool, I believe, is kind of made to do this a little bit, but it does, I'm in the granite state of New Hampshire, so we're on all rock. So they had to bring in the big excavator just to dig that in and bring in that heavy equipment just to break up the rock. So for me to try to have put in an in-ground pool, I mean, it would have been a nightmare. Yeah.
Well, dude, I'm excited to see your special. I have to wait till September 1st. But when it airs, remind me. I'll push it on the YouTube. What is your YouTube? Just give it out right now. We'll put a link at the bottom.
It's Juston McKinney. Justin McKinney is my hand. I think it's just Justin McKinney on YouTube. On YouTube. I just said YouTube. That's how dormant my YouTube. My YouTube.
Pretzels,
I just did it again. YouTube. I'm not that far behind my dad. But yeah, it's just my name. But that Justin with an O is a curse, John. I mean, it's a nightmare because you don't find me. I mean, if people search, I guess if you put comedian in with Justin, it will get to me. But I'm trying to get everyone to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Yeah,
that's we need all that stuff.
Well, are you excited for football season? I think that's what's around the corner. I think Bill Belichick was trending earlier today.
Yeah, I am. I mean, look. I don't think I really start thinking about football until like August because but the NFL is a product that, I mean, the storylines, they're always good. Brady's back another year. So that whole thing, and here with Belichick up here, we got Mac Jones in his second year. And yeah, I saw something where he was saying he was amazed at how much he progressed.
Yeah.
Mac Jones progressed. So, but I'm excited because I want the Patriots to go. And I still root for Brady. I mean, a lot of people hate him now. They've turned on him a little bit. He's got his hand in everything. He's selling swim trunks now. I saw him today on my feed. He's got a new kind of swim trunks. He's in his pool, selling swim trunks. So I think but look,
I'm with you.
He gave
man.
us a lot.
I've never hated Brady. I've always been impressed by that guy. I mean, that's I mean, look, if you just look at his body and how he's, his old tape of him doing the combine and how he was running flat-footed, and compare that to Cam Newton, it's like, which one, if you didn't know anything about these two, would you choose? And then look who worked the hardest.
Yes.
And is the smartest.
Yeah.
And made the right decisions.
It's greatness. Like I appreciate greatness, right? I mean, it's amazing. And to see how long he can go. I mean, it's at this point,
But Mac Jones, I'm excited to see what he does. The Panthers just got Baker Mayfield. And I'm kind of excited because we I forgot the other guy's name. We already had a good Sam Darnold. Was decent.
He was the Jets' top pick, and then you guys got him from there.
So now
you've got
two
Mayfield.
guys very similar almost. They have the same style, it seems like.
But I think if Baker, I think the rub on him was his maturity, right?
Yeah.
So could be great for him.
Yeah, this might be his wake-up call. Like, okay,
I mean, he's talented. Yeah. He's talented. So, I mean, that's another story. And then you got Wilson Russell Wilson, and
where did he go? I forgot. He was with
Denver.
Denver. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Do you get into the new? Is it the USFL or something? What's the new one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They just did the spring.
Yeah.
Have you seen that the stands are empty?
Yeah. It's sad. I'm rooting for something like that. I'm rooting for it.
Yeah.
But it's going to take a minute. I really thought the XFL was great. And I don't know why we had to end that one. I mean, I like the idea of a wrestler,
I was going to say, it's Vince McMahon, right? Yeah.
Like coming out and goes, XFL. He had the raspiness in his voice, and the cheerleaders were like dressed all slutty, and it was what was it? So the XFL, but then I think the NFL stole the camera ideas from the XFL.
Some of the over-the-top stuff.
Yeah, the XFL came out with all these new camera angles before the NFL, and they're like, okay, we'll just take that, and that's what they do.
The NFL's the big boy in town. Yeah, they can pretty much do what they want. Yeah.
Well, I am excited, and always excited to see you, Mr. Juston McKinney. Tell everybody. Let's put the website, but go ahead and tell everybody the website one more time.
Yeah, it's Juston with an O, McKinney, Juston, McKinney.com. And my special will be September 1st at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Subscribe. I'd love to pull over some of these, some of John's fans.
Yeah.
I'm at like 7,500 when I had just over 7,000 when I announced it the other day. I'm up to almost 8,000 now.
Okay,
but I mean, so it's already, but like I said, I was dormant with it. I wasn't doing anything with it for a decade.
Same here. Do yourself a favor. Go subscribe to Juston McKinney's YouTube page. Enjoy his comedy, and you can thank me in person whenever you see me at one of my shows. All right? All right, Juston, I appreciate
it, John. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, buddy.
Take another look and tell me
Juston McKinney, legend. Y'all check out his special sometime. All righty, let's move on. Now, as you guys know, there's a lot of negative things going on in the news, right? There's a lot of politics, a lot of pandemics, a lot of Putins. We don't do that. We're pure pleasure, baby. We like to find the weird, crazy stories that happen all over the world, really, and then we talk about it here. It's a segment that can be best described by singer-songwriter Justin Clyde Williams.
We're just small-town dudes with small-town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never knew. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right. Well, when I see something in the news that has to do with gingers, I feel I'm obligated to talk about it, as a ginger, This had happened. In the UK, a movie theater chain is giving out free tickets to all gingers, baby. Finally. Free at last, thank God, and Bruce Almighty movies are finally free at last. Oh, yeah. Now, sadly, it only applies to Little Orphan Annie. That's a JK. It's to any movie. The company called Showcase Cinemas posted on Instagram the following statement: free tickets for Redheads on the hottest day ever. Did you guys hear about this story? Do you know anything about this?
I have no clue.
I love it. I love this idea. In fact, I'm going to start doing this at my shows. That's a real deal. I've already talked to the owner, operator of Dallas-Fort Worth Hyenas. I showed him this story. I go, what do you think, dude? One show, free ticket for Ginger? He goes, I'm in. So, I don't know how we're going to prove it. You know what I mean? Carpets matching the drapes. I don't know if I want to see all of that. Maybe I do. I don't know. We'll have to think about that one. Isn't it funny? At movie theaters, the carpets are kind of already red and the drapes.
Yeah.
So,
Ginger strip.
Yeah. Well, y'all know it's hot everywhere right now. And for the first time on record, all across the United Kingdom, they had to issue extreme red heat warnings. And red heat is also my porn name. A lot of people don't know that. The offer for Redheads only ran from Monday to Tuesday when temperatures reached 104 degrees. My God, that's hot no matter who you are. And unlike the United States, many homes and businesses in the UK do not have air conditioning. Did y'all know this?
No.
Do you believe that? They don't have, and they think we're stupid. Yeah. They make fun of us over here.
And then
I'm glad we left.
That don't have air conditioning.
Huh?
And then they're the ones that don't have air conditioning.
Yeah, and that's why we left in 1776.
We
no
said,
air
screw
conditioning.
this. We don't have any air conditioning.
Yeah.
We're moving to America.
We're gonna move on.
We're going to have all the AC.
Yeah, we'll invent some cool shit over here. And no ice either. I don't know. Have you ever been across the pond? I know Sergeant Haverball has. They don't like ice over there. I mean, if you ask for ice in a drink, they're very like, oh, stupid American.
Yep. I get most of my drinks without ice as well, so maybe I'm British.
Well, there you go. Time
a lot,
to get out of here.
A lot of times too, though, you got to watch having ice and stuff because they don't take care of their water the same way.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
So basically, what we did was take their tea and make it drinkable.
Yeah, that's what I was going
to We added a ton of sugar to it, and then we made it a lot better.
We threw it away in 1776.
Yeah, anyway, since the theaters do have air conditioning, the theater company said, since Redheads are more vulnerable than most to the sun's rays, we're giving them shelter from the sun inside our fully air-conditioned theaters. And we're giving them free ginger cookies and ginger ale so they don't ginger snap. Now, that last part is not true, but yes. Research has found that people with pale skin, freckles, and red hair are more likely to get skin cancer. So, that's true. I can attest to this. True story. When I moved to L.A., I was there maybe a year or two, went to a dermatologist in Los Angeles, and I don't think she was used to seeing gingers in Los Angeles. And she was a very beautiful, dark Middle Eastern woman. She had a thick Indian accent. And I'm not joking. I took my shirt off, and she went, oh! She's like, oh, my God, please tell me you wear sunblock all the time. I'm like, well, she goes, I don't think you should live here. I'm like, but I'm from here. And she's the one who had an accent. I'm like, what? Anyway, that was a true story, and that happened. We, all these freckles here, this really is just small dots of sun damage.
Oh.
I mean, really. So I get it. We are indoor people, night walkers, vampires. On social media, a lot of people said that the company's idea was a positive way to help people during a heat wave and a cost of living crisis. But some people said it was offensive to the red-headed community, saying it unfairly singles this group out. Screw that, man. Right? I say, give me them free tickets. Did you have your hand raised?
No, sir.
Oh, I thought you said. Yeah, I'm all about the free tickets.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, it's about time, something positive happens for gingers. You remember when South Park did an episode called Kick a Ginger Day? Anybody remember that? How many kids got beat up that day? You don't think we've suffered as people? All right, this will make up for that. Think of it as redheaded reparations, baby. This is our 40 acres and a mule. Okay? Yeah, I'm serious. So even if you do that, it doesn't matter. Nothing's going to make up for the repair. Nothing's going to repair the damage that was done by this one right here. I'm going to beat you like a red-headed stepchild. Really? That's bad for stepchildren and redheaded people. Yeah. That's a lose-lose, so get to work. Lucy McCollum, a 29-year-old from Sheffield who describes herself as happily ginger and has a baby boy who also has red hair, said the offer would not only help those struggling with the heat, but also those struggling financially. See, it's a win-win, man. Let's talk about the inflation in Britain. It hit a 40-year high earlier this year as the price of food and energy soared because of Brexit, tax hikes, and the coronavirus. But of course, some people didn't like the attention. Some posts on social media said redheads can often be bullied at school for their rare hair color, and that's true, and that this may ostracize them even more. Right, that is true. By the way, I don't even like the term redhead. I don't like the way redheads sound. It sounds more disrespectful because a lot of people they put too much stank on that red. You know, they go, look at that red head, you know. And they only like it because it rhymes, red and head. And by the way, it's not accurate. My head is not red. My hair might be red, all right? But my head inside, that's not red. A better thing to say would be red, the freckle head. That would be a good one. But I had to think of that shit. You people are dumb. Anyway, or red on the head like a pecker on a poodle.
Oh, God, I knew he was going there.
Yeah. That's the PG version, too.
I thought you was going to go with the PG-13 version.
You want to say it?
Red on the head like a dick on a dog.
Hey, Mom. That's
hey, Mama.
Remember he got saved not too long ago? That's him right
his
there.
Bible app.
Yeah.
I was at his baptism.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elliot was at my baptism.
Yeah. One more time.
Red on the head like a dick on a dog.
There you go.
It's a promo.
Now, we've also heard fire in the hole, but that only works for females, right? So let's just go with ginger. I like the term ginger. I think it's a good thing. But the offer also led some people who once had red hair but are now losing their hair to question whether or not they were even eligible for it. Free ticket.
Oh.
Yeah. So what if you had red hair but you lost it? I call those people transgingers. Well, because you used to have red hair, but now you've transitioned to a bald person. You are a transgender. So it makes sense.
So how does that work for the ones that went from red to gray?
That's a transgender. Also a transgender, yeah.
What if you identify as a redhead?
See, that's a good loophole.
I could do this. Now.
Yeah.
I identify as a redhead.
What if you identify as a redhead? What if you wear a wig? What if you dye your hair red? There's many loopholes. There's one guy who goes, well, I got a ginger beard. Does that count? I don't think so. I think the carpets have to match the drapes. Or as they say in the UK, they say, I love this. This is what they say over there. They don't say carpets match the drapes. They say, do the collars match the cuffs? I love that one. That sounds more dignified for some reason. One guy over there said he was pondering his red-headed roots. He said, to your point, I don't identify as a full redhead. He goes, I describe myself as fair-skinned with a beard the color of a Moroccan sunset. The idea is good marketing, he said, but a free ticket is a free ticket. Yes, Elliot.
I was just going to say that just means he gets in half price, not free.
Half price. Good point. So if you got a little tinge of ginge, you got a tinge of ginge, that's half off.
There you go.
I like it. I think this is a brilliant move. I think it's smart. It's just a marketing ploy right there. And only about 10% of the population in the UK is ginger, so they're not going to lose a lot of money. And worldwide, it's only 2% of the population. So they're not going to lose a lot of money here. And most likely, the gingers who do go to these movies won't go by themselves. They'll probably bring a friend, if they have any. Am I right? Yeah. Stupid ginger kids.
But it might be a ploy.
Could be a ploy for what?
Yeah, well, Mary Baker sat there and said, it sounds like a trap to get them all together.
Yes.
Oh.
Right.
A genocide of gingers.
Oh, you mean all the gingers in one spot?
Put them in one. A
Gingercide? No.
Inglorious bastards.
Write her name down. That's her idea. So if this happens, we're blaming her.
She's a Putin person.
I think she's
the
warning
ginger
you.
cost is what she's talking about.
After dark last week. So.
This is horrible. Yeah, I was going to say you get them all in there, right? Everyone buys these.
What movie do you think they're going to be watching?
Oh, there's different. Clifford the Red Dog. That would be one.
Red dog.
Different. The big red
dog.
head dick on a dog. Little Orphan Annie. I don't know. What are some ginger movies you think they should see? Elliot.
Redheaded Stranger.
There you
Willie
go.
Nelson.
Huh?
With Willie Nelson.
With Willie Nelson. Yes.
Oh,
I like it.
Red Dawn.
Red Dawn.
That'd be more appropriate, especially.
What about the Pale Rider?
Pale Rider. That works because pale skin goes with the gingerness. Yes.
It'd be a double feature.
Double feature. Look at that.
Red Heat with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Red Heat.
Yes, sir.
Also my porn
good
name.
night there, you know.
Yes. Oh, that movie's already been done. Oh, hilarious. I forgot about that. Well, there you go. Look, guys, that's what's going on in the UK. The country might be small, but
The town may be small, but the news is huge.
all right. I'm serious about free tickets for Gingers in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Hyenas. I'm going to be there. When is that date? That will be August. Where do we go? August the 26th and 27th. Okay. If you're in Fort Worth and you're a ginger, just know you get in for free. Okay.
Ready to connect. Click connect to show now.
God has spoken.
Sorry, that was me.
You?
It's God.
That was me.
He's omnipotent.
Wow.
A sick, twisted version of him.
So, we're supposed to do Screen Actors Guild Residual check game, but we were having some Skype issues. The Alan Jackson, we got an update on this?
Yeah, so we're having some Skype issues. Skype does not appear to be working, which is how we do the game. I've got a way I'm going to try.
Oh.
If we want to try it, but I can't guarantee to everybody it's going to work right.
Okay. Well, I mean,
It's your call. Do you want to skip it and come back when we know for sure next week?
Well, why don't we take a quick break, right? We got an ad from Sun
Yeah, that's
Drop
true. We do.
could play. And then when we come back, we'll see about it, right? Stay tuned. Stick around. More country-ish right after this. Check it out. Hey, everybody. I'm in Brevard, North Carolina, and Sundrop has another giveaway. This time, I'm at the headquarters of Sylvan Sport, and they're going to give away the coolest camper ever. And I'm with the creators of the coolest camper ever, Tom and Kyle. You guys going to show me how to work this thing?
We sure are, John. Let's go.
Let's go.
The coolest thing about the Sylvan Sport Go is it's so easy to set up. You take this crank handle out of the storage box, you just put it right in that hole, and then you begin to crank. Yeah, I got it. All right, wait, scrap, this is easy. I got this. Watch this. One hand for the crank, one hand for the drink. So easy. A comedian can do it. This is where we make the sun drop, baby. Look at this. Huh? Let's check it out inside. Look at this. So much room in here. Huh? Do you mind if I try the sleep situation in here? Go for it. All right, Thomas. Let's see how comfortable this is. Whoa! For me. Did you like the movie The Christmas Story? Never heard of it. Let's see if we can actually get some shut-eye up in here. All right. You know, Thomas, normally I have a story read to me, so do you mind just picking up where I left off? There's a bookmark in there. Thanks. Okay. The little butterfly lizard had always enjoyed playing near his home. Oh, cool. Has a table for activities and stuff. Wow. 2 words. First word. Grizzly bear. No. Campfire. Oh, thunderstorm. Fire. Sun drop. Oh. Okay. You kidding me? All right, Thomas, thank you so much. What an amazing camper you've designed here. I'm just thrilled and very happy that you're giving it to me.
Wait, John, this Go Camper is for the Sundrop contest winner.
Right, the contest winner. I got you. Well, I think it's time that the contest winner gets some alone time in his new camper, huh? So maybe you should go. All right, buddy. Gonna miss that guy. Huh? Pretty cool, huh? Should get yourself one. Go to makeitaSundrop.com and register for your own Go. Go now. Yeah.
Yeah, make it a sun drop. That's right. Go to makeaitasundrop.com and register for your Go. All right. Also, we're playing around the idea real quick before I even do that. The Alan Jackson. We're playing the game. Yes.
Yes, we are.
Why don't we go ahead and put the number up down there at the bottom of the screen?
We have.
While I even talk about Sundrop for a second.
We have. Yes.
Perfect. All right. Start calling that number if you want to play the Screen Actors Guild residual check. We're going to pick 3 people at random to play the game. But real quick, we're going to do a thing like a little, I don't know what you call it, like a meme contest or a caption this contest, something like that. And we want everybody, like after you've worked your butt off all day long, right? And you're proud of your accomplishment. Look what I did. This is me. Look at me, what I did. Take a picture of it, you holding a sun drop in front of it, like this, maybe a video, right? Something like when the sun goes down and you gave it all you got, make it a sun drop. I say it like Sam Elliott.
Yes, fancy, like a cowboy.
How would it sound if Isaiah said that?
When the sun goes down, and then
I'll tell you. Then you say it right after me. But I'm going to say the whole thing.
Oh, you said when the sun goes down, make it a sun drop, didn't you?
No, I wasn't finished.
He's like a female.
He won't take instruction.
He's like a female. He doesn't.
He couldn't wait to talk.
Yeah, that's why God gave you 2 ears and one mouth.
When the sun goes down and you gave it all you got, make it a sun drop.
When the sun goes down and you gave it all you got, make it a sun drop.
That's adorable. Okay, so there's that version. Whatever it is you do, right? Hashtag make it a sun drop. Take a picture of it, hold up the sun drop, and we'll make a contest out of it somehow, some way. All right, let's move. I think we should give some money away.
Let's give it.
All righty then. All right, now if you're new to the show and you're not sure what's about to happen, I've done some acting in my day. I've been in some movies, Sundrop commercials, right? Sitcoms, voiceovers, you name it. I've done it pretty much. Adult films, whatever. When they air them, they have to pay me. They're called residual checks. I made a game out of it. I figured I'll open up one live on the show. I don't know how much is in this envelope that he's about to slide across the table. I'll tell you what it's for. You call in with a guess. Closest person to the amount, I send you the check. Elliot sends you the check. I sign it over to you. We get it in the mail, and it's yours. I don't know if you can cash it. I don't care. That's yours. That's your problem now. You deal with it. It is a game. Get in here close. It's a game that we like to call...
Oh, how much is that? Screen Actors Guild Residual!
Okay, let's give some money away.
You just slide one across the table. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's in here.
Let's give that one.
All right, here we go. Here's a check. I'm going to open it down here.
Big money, big money, big money, big money.
Bass,
I've been watching game shows.
Hickory's Matthew McConaughey. Can't see it.
All right. I'm ready to guess something here.
And I will tell you what it's for. And I'm going to do some in-house guessing. I'll let these guys guess first. And then that's how you judge how your guess should be. My poker face, my reaction to their guesses. Hopefully it'll help you out. Okay, we got some people in the Zoom room. This is fantastic. All right, this is for one episode of Jane the Virgin, Isaiah's favorite show. Jane the Virgin, named after you. Just kidding. Jane the Virgin, Chapter 68. This is Internet Rental SVOD.
Oh, VD.
SV OD.
OD.
Is when you overdose on sexually transmitted diseases.
Okay.
Electronic sell-through as well.
Man.
So there's 2 different entries. And it's one check. Oh! After taxes is a little different. So we'll do the after taxes. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
Jane the Virgin. One episode of Jane the Virgin. My favorite episode of Jane the Virgin.
I played an exterminator. Remember
yes.
this? I was doing this a lot. I was itching a lot.
Yeah,
I was doing
itching.
This. Yeah.
I'm going to go with $8.83.
Okay.
Oh.
Lock him in. Isaiah.
I'm going to go $10.12.
Ooh.
Elliot.
$12.24.
Ball.
$13.13.
I don't know. You're all very close. No one got it exactly right. Don't matter. None of you is going to win. Because one of you is going to win. That's right. I'm going to choose 3 people at random. And we'll figure this out together. The Alan Jackson, whenever you're ready, choose someone at random. And let's get him in here and talk to him. What do you say? Can't wait. All right.
Okay, they're in the room.
Hey there, John Reap. Who's this?
Chaz, what's up?
Is it Chad or Chaz?
Chaz with an S.
Chaz with an S.
Oh, Chaz, like chastity?
Yeah, look, you're pushing it, but close.
Chastity? Cassidy.
That's it.
What's your full name?
That's it. Charles is my real name.
Charles, he cut it down.
Charles turned to Chaz?
Yeah, that's what they're doing now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, you know, I didn't do it. That's just what I've been told.
Sure. I'm not judging. Just want to get it right. Chaz, Charles Chaz.
That's right. There you go.
Thank you for calling, my friend. Where are you calling from?
Mississippi.
M-I-S... Oh, M-I... Crooked letter, I. Crooked letter, I. Humpback, I.
Is that the right
That's
statement?
it.
We got it right. All right. Chaz from Mississippi. What do you do for a living, my friend?
Electrical work.
Oh, good.
Right. That could be a lot of things, though.
Yeah.
I'm actually building a pot plant right now, so...
Building what?
You know, it's a pot plant.
Pot plant.
Pipe or pot?
Or pie.
Marijuana.
Hell yeah.
There we go, buddy. Is that legal in Mississippi? Don't matter.
It is now. You know, they're working on it. So just any time now, it should be up and going. So
hell yeah, Chaz. Well, I appreciate you calling in. Have you happened to see? Have you ever seen me in the sitcom Jane the Virgin?
I have not seen you.
Okay, you got to get on
that. I've seen you in
that.
a few things, but that's it. Okay, I will.
It would be good for you to crack that pipe and check out that episode. But let's get your guess, Chaz. How much is this Screen Actors Guild Brazil check?
$12.69.
Whoa, 69.
Of course it is, Chaz.
All right, not bad, Chaz. Not exactly right. Let's put him on hold. We got 2 more callers. Who can beat Chaz?
Hey, Chaz, stay on the line.
Yeah, stay on the line, Chaz.
You're still in this.
Yeah, don't hang up. We're going to put you on hold for 1 second. The Alan Jackson's going to let somebody else up in here at random, and we're going to see if anyone can beat Chaz. It's anybody's ball game. I'm excited. Who will it be? Who will Alan choose next? Oh, and he's spinning the dice. And
here we go. New one in the room.
John Reap. Who am I talking to?
Dylan.
Dylan, of course. Hey, Dylan. Where you calling from?
Greenville, Tennessee, South Carolina.
I swear I heard Tennessee up in there.
I think you said Greenville, Tennessee. There is a Greenville.
Then he changed it to South Carolina. Am I right?
Yeah.
Dylan, are you lying to me?
No, it's South Carolina.
South Carolina, okay. Greenville, South Carolina. Have been there, not too far from Greenwood, South Carolina. Am I right, Dylan?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. You didn't think I knew about Greenwood, did you?
No, that's right.
Dylan, what do you do for a living?
I'm in the restaurant.
You're in the restaurant. They pay you to go to the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm manager at one.
You're a manager. All right. Are we allowed to talk about this restaurant? Can we give it a plug, or do you want to shit on it?
Yeah, go ahead. It's a family-owned restaurant. It's in Spartanburg, South Carolina. It's called Wayback Burgers.
Wayback
Burgers.
Been there. It's a good place.
Oh, Wayback Burgers. We got fans up in here. Sergeant Havaball, talk about it.
On my way to Greenville for some shows, I've actually made a pit stop there a couple of times. It's a really good place.
Wow. Small world, huh,
Well, we
Dylan?
appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. I appreciate the food.
Hey, can you hook us up next time my buddy goes in there? Right? We're talking about free hamburgers. Where's Dylan? Come on, Dylan. We're Dylan.
I was waiting on that.
Think about it. All right. Dylan, how much is
Yes.
the Screen Actors Guild residual check?
Well, everyone's going high. I was going to say $1.82, but since everyone's going high tonight, I'm going to say $8.12.
812, man. Everyone's they're getting better at this, I think.
Yeah.
So put them on hold, the Alan Jackson. Dylan, don't hang up the phone because there's not a winner yet. It's still anyone's ball game. And I don't do math on the fly. So someone who could do math on the fly would know who's winning, but I don't do that.
Yeah.
We have an algorithm machine for that.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got one more caller. And the Alan Jackson, when you're ready, just pop them on in here. Let's figure this out. Let's
All
see
right,
if
they're in the
will
room with you.
Beat Dylan and or Chaz. John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
This is Jason.
Jason, where you calling from, buddy?
I'm in Bristol.
Bristol, Tennessee, Bristol, Virginia, Bristol, Connecticut.
Tennessee.
That's right. I was quizzing you. I saw your area code. Oh, Isaiah loves that. Do you know Isaiah Pinnell?
I do not.
Isaiah, do you know Jason?
I have no clue, but he's from Bristol, so
Yeah.
I hope he wins the check.
Jason.
I have to root for the hometown people.
I hear you. Jason, you know I'm coming there pretty soon, right, with my buddy Reno Collier.
Yeah, I live about 2 minutes from the Paramount.
Oh, dude, are you coming?
If I can get the day off.
Okay, this just in. You're fired. Now you can come. Where do you work?
I pick up biohazard stuff.
Oh, yeah, you can take a day off, man. You can take a day off picking up biohazard. Bristol's finest clean country out there, man. You can take a day off. What kind of biohazard are we talking about?
Yeah, just like using needles and
Just
stuff.
like
but they're already
radioactive
packed up.
stuff. Oh, use needles. Did I hear him say use needles? Oh,
think
wow.
so.
You gotta be careful with that,
So
Justin.
I was actually born in Bristol, Tennessee.
Oh.
I forgot the name of the hospital. I think there's only one hospital.
Riveting. Thank you for that information. Thank you.
I was there today.
Jason, was that your hospital where you don't know that the name of you were born, possibly?
No, I know I was born in Bristol, Tennessee,
But we
but
don't
I
know the
forgot the
name.
name of the hospital.
Yeah, so.
Bristol Regional.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, now you say it. Of course.
Well,
Now
I
he
knew when
remembers.
I heard it.
Got you, buddy. All right. Well, thank you, Jason, for calling in. Well, what was that? Did you hear that noise?
Somebody got stuck with a
That's my
needle.
little kid.
That was a biohazard.
Biohazard with a needle.
Yeah. Jason, have you ever seen Jane the Virgin?
I have not.
Well, you could win this check. It's anybody's ball game. No one's got it exactly right, so let's get your guess, Jason. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm going to say 811.
Look at this. Everyone's dancing around the $8 mark. Now, here's what I've done, guys. I'm talking to Chaz, Jason, and Dylan. All of you have a chance to win. I don't know. There's a winner. I just don't know who it is yet because I haven't done the math. What I do is I hand the check off to Sergeant Mark Havaball. He runs it into the booth where we have the Alan Jackson and Moose. And they both have a key to the algorithm machine. And they both have to turn it at the exact same time. Then they got to crunch the numbers. They have to feed it into the machine. It does the math for us.
If they get it at the same time.
They gotta
They
do
go
it
to
at the same time.
And a fingerprint.
They just added that.
They just added the
That's
biometric
right.
fingerprint.
And it's both fingerprint, biohazard, biometric fingerprinting. And oh my gosh, wow. How fast was that? Man, I was still talking about the machine and they're already done crunching the dang numbers.
That's what we do here.
Wow, I love technology. All right, well, the Alan Jackson, I appreciate you doing that. I know it's labor intensive. And Moose, you too. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Moose helped.
I also know that it's hot in there. That machine is hot. It runs hot.
There's a lot of electricity back here, a lot of wires.
Yeah. Wow.
A lot of cables.
The risk that you guys go through.
Just about make you lose your hair back there.
But the computer has spit out a winner.
Oh, great. So whenever you're ready, let's just let the winner into the room and we'll talk to him. See if they can get it exactly right.
Into the room.
Here we go.
And that's what we will do right now with the winner of the contest.
Excited.
Tonight.
Who do you think it is?
Winner is now in the room.
Hey,
$12, make me holla.
wait a second. This person was not on the phone before. Who is this?
It's Chaz from Lawrence, Mississippi.
Chaz from Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Now, you didn't get it exactly right, but let's see if we can get you close. How much was your guess?
$12.69.
$12.69. Well, the actual retail price of this check, $11.50. $11.50 is now yours, Chaz. And we got one question for you. What are you going to do with all that cash?
I'm going to eat some supper.
That would get you
one single with cheese at probably Wendy's.
Yeah. Might get a double.
Eight-piece chicken with some Cajun rice.
There you go.
Popeyes.
Way to look at the price.
I love it. On the bright side with Chaz from Mississippi. Thank you, Chaz.
Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate
yes, sir. Loyal
you.
listener, enjoy it. Keep up the good hard work, fellas.
We will, and I appreciate you calling in, and don't forget to go to countryish.com, click on the contact section, okay, and then let us know all your information so Elliot can get this check out in the mail to you. All right, my friend?
Perfect. And you make a visit down here to Brandon Amphitheater here in Brandon, Mississippi, and I'll come see you. I won't be like the other guy. I'll take off work there.
Yeah. You got a deal, Chaz. I appreciate you. All right. Put them on hold, the Alan Jackson. Guys, I have had a dang ball up in here today. This show is over pretty much. Any final comments, questions, thoughts, corrections? I'll start with Sebastian, sitting right here. Did you have fun?
I had a good time, man.
Are you excited?
Treat a ginger right.
That's right. Yes. That's right.
Treat a ginger right.
Can a ginger get some love up in here?
Yes.
And I felt it today.
Did you feel the love?
I did. Thank you, guys. Ooh, real quick. How many stars did we get?
Just over 2,000.
We
missed the mark.
If I do my math right, and I'm just going to go off the cuff here without the algorithm machine, that's a little shy of 5,000.
It's close.
Whew. Yeah, so no share stare today. No one has to wear the wig. Huh?
We're safe.
We're safe. That's right. Elliot, anything you want to say?
Well, we would like to remind everyone, if they come to the movie night at the Hum, if they eat at Duke's, which is just a block from here, beforehand, we put a bunch of limited edition autographed John Reap coasters there, and you get to take one home with you.
Oh, that's great. And if you don't eat there, you can get some good barbecue over there. Delicious. What's the name of that barbecue place, Moose?
It's Big Bird's Smokehouse food truck.
Oh, it's a food truck. Big Bird's Smokehouse. I'm also going to have my man Benny, who makes the John Reap Hickory Hot Sauce. So if you want to get some hot sauce, that'll be there as well. And don't forget, it's the food, it's the beer. We're going to play Residual Check Game live. We're going to do a Goodwill Hunting live. And we'll do a little trivia, right? You got to come up with some questions. We'll do some true and false. We're going to give prizes and money away. So that's the first 30 minutes. Then we're going to watch the movie. I'll have the remote and the microphone, and we'll talk over it and pause it and make fun of it and have a grand old time. Now, if it rains, we will reschedule probably sometime late October. But don't count on that. Go ahead and count on showing up, because I am, so you should. All right. Sergeant Mark Havelball, anything you want to say?
I'm good as far as that, but I do have one question.
Uh-oh.
If we're doing the residual check game at the home,
Yeah.
who the hell is carrying that algorithm machine?
That's a good point. We haven't factored this in yet.
I'm going to need like 3 U-Haul trucks.
Okay.
And about probably 14 or 15 people to help.
Yeah.
Get it down there.
Luckily, it's just across the street.
I'm worried about the power requirements down there too.
Yeah.
If we're going to have enough, if we don't
The
have
grid.
enough power to have power.
The grid could go down.
Yeah.
Be the only thing in Hickory lit up.
Shut the whole city down.
Yeah.
Hey, that Christmas vacation.
Wow.
We're going to take down the city grid to make it work.
All right. Isaiah, anything else?
I want to thank your mimosa for letting me borrow the pool Saturday. Yeah, I
Dude.
went swimming at y'all's house
Yeah.
while you were out of town.
Yeah. Don't ever say I don't help out my interns, okay? I'm in Austin, Texas. I got 2 shows to worry about. I get a text from this guy, just a picture of my pool. Doesn't say anything, just a picture of it. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I'm about to jump in this bad boy, or something like that. And he had his buddy there. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, good. Well, my pleasure, buddy. You didn't tear anything up, did you? I don't want to have to repair another hole in that damn thing.
I didn't tear it up, but I might have peed in it.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Well, cool. I'm glad you got to enjoy it. Elliot has something else. I like how we think of things off. Yeah.
Speaking of mimosa, I just want to give a heartfelt thank you. She took the time to explain. You know, you have some beautiful flowers at your house, and she took the time to text and talk to me about that. So thank you very much.
I'd like to thank you for taking me to the airport. Yeah, this is going to be my new thing. I'm going to have this dude take me to the airport and back. I don't have to pay for parking anymore. I got an intern.
That's a Hickory Hop.
I'm just not using him. Yeah,
He's the Hickory Hopper.
Yeah, that's my Hickory Hop right there. Going to get you a new vehicle, but other than that, we're good. Yeah.
Hey, I like that one.
So thank you, bud.
And also, one last thing.
Keep on. Great.
Yes, this time I would like to send my special friend just one hug and one kiss, but they're going to last until the sun burns out.
Oh, my God. Poetry.
Poetry.
It's going to last until the sun burns
It's like a neon moon.
Yeah. You going to put...
Shut up.
Hey, take a picture of that and do this.
It's really hot back here. I'm just saying. It's
Sun
hot.
up.
I was getting real groggy.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Send us pictures and hashtag you make it a sun drop. Okay? Don't forget, you can enter the contest.
Will do.
All right, guys. May I finish the show?
Yes, sir.
Anything else? Alan? Moose?
No, we're good, man.
All right. Thank you all for watching and or listening to Country-ish. We couldn't do this without you. I'd like to remind you just to go to the website from time to time. We took the time and effort and energy to build a nice website. It's at countryish.com. You can see tour dates there. You can see old episodes. You can listen to the show. You can become a supporter. You can even get at us about how to be a sponsor. Many things you could do. You can contact us directly. Just go to countryish.com. All your questions will be answered. Yeah. All right. So, for the Ella Jackson, for Moose, for Elliot the intern, for Elliot the intern's intern Mark, Sergeant Mark Havelball, for intern Isaiah resident Hayseed Genzi, for Hickory's Matthew McConaughey, the southeastern man of mystery, also known as Sebastian. I'm John Reap. Bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for Country-ish. Go on, dude.
Hey, everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh, wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. All right. Don't forget countryish.com. Go to johnreap.com. Get some hot sauce. Come to Hickory Saturday night. Hang out with me. I don't know. Hug your mama.